You should be able to hear me. I'm gonna go fight the Ender Dragon. Days. Nothing else. Not played anything else. No Siege, GTA, Red Dead. Just this. Okay. I have everything fucking set out. I don't have any slow form, but I have a whole bunch of fucking regeneration. Now let's see if this broadcast is actually working. Oh yeah, I'm live. Can't. Alright, see if I'm actually live. Fucking perfect. Good shit. Gonna like my broadcast because I'm fucking lad. Doesn't seem like too much. Alright. Yeet. No. No one asks for your opinion. Lib. I should do as well. I'm fucking. Shit. Fuck. Bro, how am I missing these? Of course. Hopefully this works. That Morg's mum. Bro, fucking Ender Dragon cunt. What the fuck? Nothing is hitting me. Nothing. Alright, I'm going back. Come on, PewDiePie.
Can you be quiet, please? I need this. Be quiet. Hey guys, look at this. Floor gang. Damn it! Shut up, woman. You don't know anything about breathing. Ah! Oh yeah, I was supposed to read the PDA. Oh wow, fish called blah blah. That's so interesting.
Fish blah blah.
I was supposed to read that. Sure, shall we?
Spam X and go faster.
Alright, let's make fiber mesh. Bling.
Floor gang for
I don't know
life.
why I didn't already have this, but now we can go deep. And your mom. Prawn soup, there you are. I mean, Plastil Ink. Aerogel. And I can get a grappling suit. Prawn suit grappling arm. That's probably not important. I have lead, I have diamond. Enamel glass. Enameled glass. How I make. Can I even make enameled glass? What is enameled glass? If you think about it, I don't think I can make enameled glass. Aerogel. Okay, I can make aerogel. Enameled glass? Okay, I can make it. Oh wait, pastel ingots. Okay, let's start with that. You know what? I have so much stuff to get. I might as well just take a break and I'll be back once I've done it. Okay, that actually didn't take too long. I have everything except aerogel. Aerogel. I think I know where to find it though. So we're just gonna go. I'm not taking the submarine. I'm not. Not worth it. Let's see how far we can go and still find aerogel. Because that's all I want. Okay, the answer is we cannot go very far. Maybe I should get the submarine. Jesus. Oh my, stop. I think they spawn here somewhere. Shut down. Stupid fish, stinky fish! Here's the aerogel. They spawn in this area. Because there's hair everywhere. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at this. Okay. Alright. I don't see anything. I don't see anything of value. Aerogel. Come on. You have to, okay. Alright, so now, stop it! Illegal. Who did that? Go away. Alright, rebreather. Nice. Oh, there's radiation. God damn it! God damn it! Alright. It's fine. Everything is against me!
I'm
Alright, where's
autistic.
Aerogel? Are you aerogel? Maybe this is aerogel. That's aerogel. This looks like aerogel.
Probably because you've been playing Warzone too much.
I don't like this place. This is scary. Why are there so much fish in this game? Diamond.
I should go get the easy ones.
Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion. Quiet, quiet woman, quiet. I have a sneaky, stinky suspicion that we might have to go deeper. I don't like that. Stop it. Scared of everything. Shut up. Aerogel? Are you aerogel? Hello? I know what it looks like. I've seen them down here. Hey, there's a pod down here. Hello.
There's like no drop.
Why is someone speaking to me? I have to use the submarine. I'm not happy about it. It's so stressful. I can't do this, guys. I can't beat this game. I mean, I'm technically good. Get out the way there! At least I'm comfortable on floor gang. I'll say that much. I'm very comfortable. Thank you for asking. Floor gang! I swear I've seen air gels here. Could it have been? No, I'm lying. There's no air gel. Only that, because I need Ruby. I swear I've seen Ruby somewhere. Someone watching be like, my My name is Ruby. Oh my god. Shut up. I don't know why I'm so aggressive. Dude, good loot though. Okay. Took some damage. We're okay. See,
I'm just gonna hide like a bitch, honestly. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Alright. Where's the entrance? There it is. Beautiful. Okay, power's back online. Oh, we got decoys. We're fine. IKEA sub will rise once more. Come on. Quiet. Shut up. Alright, decoy's ready. This is so cool. Let me fix one quick thing that's very important. Base. There it is. IKEA sub number 3. And now we're ready to head out. Engines on. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all. There's nothing to fear, only fear. Just me, please. Oh God, shut up! Make as little noise as possible.
What the fuck?
And we'll be okay. What did I just hit? This is Captain IKEA speaking. This is Captain PewDiePie of IKEA Subspeed number 3 speaking. We got a target incoming on our...
What? What?
They can't kill what is dead. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine,
Bro, this game is so stupid. Hits me through the fucking thing.
Alright, you're making a lot of noise, I guess. We're just easy breezy peasy squeezy going through this. Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Nice music and everything. I see him. Affirmative. No problem. Going deeper. Going deeper. We're only 140 meters down. This is pathetic. Watch your tail. Roger that. Alright. See a sub? Sorry, I can't have my sub. It's beautiful.
The fact I just fucking died through the walls, through fucking obs.
Before IKEA subs by, I can toggle camera light. I can cycle cameras. This is our tail light. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, I know how to watch my tail now. Something leaking over there? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, we got something on our radar. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Check the camera. That's fine. Oh my god, we're so fine, dude. I've never been this fine. I feel fine. I feel absolutely fine. We're only 200 meters. Get out! Okay. We got enemy on our right. That's fine. Everything is fine. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Hey, you better not touch me, because I'm Swedish. Swedish people touch. You don't do that.
Touch Swedish people, they blow up.
Oh, we got hostile enemy. Go away. You better not frick with me.
I can't run.
Launch decoys. Full speed ahead. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Yeah, because I'm running. No. There's no way they're gonna attack twice. Oh my. Oh, I hate the song. I hate it. I got it. It's fine. Decoy. Oh god, it's downstairs. I can't see anything. Nothing I see. I don't see in the sea. Alright. Just don't panic. Do we not have lights in boats? Turn on lights, you stinky brainer. It's your own fault, Felix. Well... Yeah. Did anyone want something?
The Ender Dragon has killed me through a bunch of walls many times, and I am absolutely fucking pissed. Yes, I am. I'm streaming Minecraft. I'm broadcasting the Ender Dragon fight. My mic test was saying cunt multiple times, so I don't really care. It killed me through a fucking wall. This thing is literally Goliath and I am David. Yeah, it's all legit. I think I got half broken iron gear in one of my chests. I don't know, I got 4 chests just full of random shit.
Where was Mia's money?
In the cabinet above the fridge.
How would you know that?
Ethan told me. It was me. Mia owes me $110. She's not paying up, so I hid her money. Because then that would be the big bad. Yep, no, yeah, it gets me through the freaking wall. Full diamond. Oi, fuck off, you little cunt. I got 2 more high towers. And then the last 2 are cages. There's in 1 comment on my stream. That is wonderful. Was that you, Graydon? Someone just commented on it. Hopefully it was the N-word. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Do you think I'm on Twitch? No, it's Anthony Gill. Cause you know, it's on my dad's email. He doesn't want me to change it. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna be back. Advanced settings. Kichiga! No, Malane. What is up, my Buddha? Okay, Blade, so I don't think you can tell with this game is bullshit. He has killed me through the wall once, and he was nowhere near me and he killed me. Yes, Blade is there. Kichiga, no, nigger. Lol. It is not funny! I will stab you, child. I'll walk up to your house and will stab you, I swear. Beans, goodbye. Why goodbye? Are you gonna die? Are you gonna shoot yourself now? Lol, big sad. Oh shit. What happened? Yeah. Oh, that... Yes. I know that part. It's fucking hilarious. Yes. Dumb bitch 100. Okay, he's doing it again. He is doing the big hack. The Ender Dragon is doing the hack. No, I'm just like not worrying about the Ender Dragon. I'm just trying to take all the towers out. After I complete this fight, I'm gonna mine all the towers to get all of the obsidian. Oh shit. That is... I only have 2 more regeneration potions. So this is another person watching. Who? Well, what a big gangster. Big Jack. already have a stack. And a bit of obsidian. Your finger slipped, yeah. My finger does that as well. That was the last one, now I can kill this stupid frick. See, if I actually had a gun, like an AR, or like an M4, this kid would be like dead. Even an AK. She might get some of his breath. Holy shit, boy. From my eye. It needs the big scratch. I don't even know what's hitting me anymore, bro. I just can't go near him, I guess. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, that's probably a big mistake. I should have had some building materials in my hotbar. Bro, what the shit? I'm just gonna heal up. As soon as this thing is done. As soon as I kill the Ender Dragon, the stream is ending. Because I'll probably start screaming. Yeah, come at me again, you dog. Yeah, fucking dog, come at me, cunt. Come on, bitch. Come at me, bitch. Yeah, my bow and arrow just doesn't work. Like, watch this though. Oh, I just went straight. That was. Did anyone? I know no one's gonna like watch this, but fucking hell, can't this game's bull. Why does it take so long to heal up? What is some more hunger so I can get another thing in? Fucking hell. Yes! I only died like twice. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm such a dumbass, honestly, bro. The egg. I have... What? Where did all the XP go? The egg. Oh shit, what the fuck? So I'm getting no XP from this. This is fucking wonderful. I'm gonna break all these towers, flood the place, make a fucking massive end. Make a massive spawn of trust. It's gonna be epic. It's going to be the big epic. Spawn of trust. It's gonna be epic. It's going to be the big epic. I'm gonna look up how long it goes for. Look up how long it goes for. Minecraft credits. 9 minutes 28 seconds. I have nothing better to do, alright. 9 minutes 28 seconds. I have nothing better to do, alright. Oh, Jordan's live. Harmless man misses his face. Play well, it do not give up. It is reading our thoughts instead of everyone. Words on the screens. How it chooses to measure many things when it is deep in the tree of the game. Words make a wonderful interface. With words. Actually, I do have something better to do. Fucking play Minecraft. Skip. Skip. Skip, 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 skip. So, I'm actually very pissed. Hmm. 5. So I can't make a full triangle. I'll just make it smaller. That doesn't work. Actually, shit. More fucking shows, I think. This is Webster. He died. That was last night. He drowned because for some reason he went all the way under into that little corner thing and drowned himself. What the fuck? Keep those up there. Now time to show you my really shit zombie spawner. Because they don't usually come through here, they get stuck. I put this here so they aggro onto me and come through. And boop. That's what I have a looting now, so lots of stonk. But I want to go to the nether. Alright, Jack. Doc. Wait, is Jaeger still 3-speed? Has that update coming yet? Could you still run out with Jaeger, honestly? So you can see, I like to farm. I'm a big farmer, I like the White Street. From The Office, the big epics. I don't know what I was going to do now. Go check my images. $194. Wrong thing. Now let's watch Film Theory, Joe Exotic.
President MatPat, the American public is growing restless. We need a plan to keep everyone quarantined in the living rooms.
Hello, Netflix? The country needs you. Do it now.
You're not serious, right?
Not serious? I am as serious as an anime fan complaining about a new season of shows. Now, are you gonna do as I say, or are you just gonna sit there and keep letting innocent people die?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I mean, I'll do it right now. They're rushing to their homes. You've saved us all, President MatPat. What did you do? Is it the final season of Stranger Things? A new season of Nailed It?
No, none of that. Desperate times call for desperate measures, my friend. So we had to pull out the big guns. We had to release the king.
The king?
The Tiger King! Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome to Film Theory, the perfect show for all your quarantine binging needs. Speaking of binging, can we just all stop and talk about Netflix's new 7-part docuseries Tiger King for a moment? Now, if you haven't seen it yet, you should, or at least the first few parts of this thing. Add it to your to-watch list after rewatching The Office seasons 1 through 5 for the umpteenth time. Let me explain Tiger King to you this way. Imagine the craziest movie plot you could possibly think of with, like, the most over-the-top characters, and then throw what you just imagined away because Tiger King is even more extreme. Basically, the show begins as a glimpse into the quirky subculture of private citizens who raise tigers, but then quickly spirals out of control into a world of polygamy, cults who wear animal print, drug smuggling, attempted murders, actual murders, presidential campaigns, meat trucks, tigers in suitcases, and bad country music. Lots and lots of bad country music.
This is my first album, I Saw Tiger, and this is my second album, Starstruck. There's 28 songs and 16 music videos.
But it's
It's not just the twists and turns in the story. Tiger King is also just a non-stop parade of impossible characters who somehow exist in real life. You would never assume there was one person in the world like this, and yet Tiger King introduces us to several dozen of them, and they are like the worst people ever. Don't get me wrong, there are some gems in there, but most of them are just awful,
Oh, I'm here.
awful
Fuck.
human beings. When one of the most relatable of the group is a former drug kingpin who casually speaks about watching his henchmen hack up an FBI informant with a machete, you know that you're in that part of YouTube again, except this is in Netflix territory.
What am I going to tell the defense now, or the judge? Your Honor, I did not shoot him. I did not use the circular saw in his neck. It was somebody else. What difference does it make? I'm still there.
There's people like Doc Antle, a ponytailed quote-unquote doctor, tiger breeder, and possible polygamous cult leader. There's Jeff Lowe, the exotic cat owner slash breeder slash felon whose net worth is probably anywhere between $10 million and negative $10 million. Oh, and it's just worth noting that he's an all-around creepy dude who is definitely not gonna hit on his family's new nanny.
Nanny. I said, you can get a nanny as long as I get to pick her. If you're going to bring in one, why bring in one that's not enjoyable to look at?
And the list goes on. The sheer volume of missing limbs and missing teeth in this docuseries is staggering.
A lot of people think tigers took my legs. No, it actually happened from a zipline accident.
And yet, even when you surround yourselves on all sides by the most insane characters you can possibly imagine, two outshine them all. I'm talking, of course, about Joe Exotic. He's a completely insane
And Carol Baskins. I mean, and that bitch, Carol Baskins. Yeah.
and his bitter rival to the death, animal rights activist Carol Baskin.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol at Big Cat Rescue.
One of the many stories that docuseries covers is the ongoing feud where Carol is trying to get Joe's zoo shut down for the mistreatment of tigers.
You're an animal rights person, and you try and come into this facility, this is what you're going to be greeted with.
Joe Exotic hates Carol and everything she stands for so much that he hired a hitman to kill her, failed, and is now serving a 22-year prison sentence as a result. Meanwhile, Carol is walking free, which should be a victory, right? I mean, she's the one fighting on behalf of the animals. Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. Sure, at a glance, mild-mannered Carol Baskin probably doesn't strike you as being evil, devious, or even unpleasant. The woman's wardrobe is exclusively cat prints. She vlogs from her bicycle. She's dedicated her entire life to ending animal cruelty. But what infuriates people like Joe Exotic is her apparent hypocrisy. She fights against putting big cats in cages, and yet there are cat-filled cages all around Big Cat Rescue, the organization that Carol essentially inherited after her husband's mysterious disappearance. Big Cat Rescue fights against people like Joe breeding tigers and exploiting the animals for profit, and yet we see footage throughout the docuseries of her allowing paying customers to get up close and personal with their cats.
Guests tour the sanctuary, take tons of pictures, and even help feed the cats.
If you're taking photos and stuff, it'd be great if you would use the hashtag Big Cat Rescue.
It's so funny because the very people that are against breeding used to do the same thing.
So Carol is trying to put a stop to the most lucrative aspects of big cat ownership while also allegedly doing similar things herself. That's gonna make a couple people mad. Oh yeah, and she also may have killed her husband and fed his dead body to the tigers.
So the whole world's wondering, did you actually grind your husband up, feed him to the tigers so there's no evidence?
You see, Carol inherited the Big Cat Rescue when her husband, Don Lewis, just up and disappeared one day, never to be heard from again. And Carol was the one to profit, which has caused her detractors, people like Joe Exotic, to concoct some absolutely insane theories about her killing him and then feeding the body to the hungry tigers, leaving no scrap of evidence or no scrap of Don behind. It seems crazy, right? You want to feel bad for her, except the more she talks, well, let's just say that she's not doing herself any favors.
If I were gonna, if somebody wanted to kill you, then they would put, like, sardine oil all over you. Something that the cat wants to eat, not something the cat wants to drool on.
Wow, that was, oddly specific there, Carol.
Couldn't run his hands much less on his body.
Carol, you might want to stop talking.
That bitch, Carol Baskins.
Hard enough to only use their very closest
And her animal rescues.
good dirt on to dispose of a body. Well, she part him out right there, I guess.
You know what? I'm just gonna stop you right there. Suffice it it to say, to this day, the case of Dawn's disappearance remains open. Carol has not done the best job of clearing suspicion around her, and investigators are hopeful that the success of Tiger King, the docuseries, will bring about more information. So I'm here to do exactly that. Not solve the case by any means, definitely not. But I'm here to provide a little bit more information. Scientific information. Is it possible for Joe's theory, Joe's tiger theory, to be right? Could Dawn have actually been fed to the figurative wolves by being fed to the literal tigers? If I were a Tiger King looking to dispose a body of my own, would my zoo full of exotic creatures be a valid option? This is unquestionably one of the most insane theories that we've ever looked into at over 220 episodes of this series. I just think it goes to prove the point that truth really is stranger than fiction. So here are the facts that we have to work with. On August 18th, 1997, big cat breeder and multimillionaire Don Lewis was seen for the last time near Tampa, Florida. In Florida joke here. According to the docuseries, he'd been having arguments with his young wife Carol and had even gone so far as to seek a restraining order from her 2 months before his disappearance.
Daddy never really involved the law in anything. For him to go down there and write that out and present it before a judge was major.
In the court filing, Don claimed that Carol had threatened to kill him on more than one occasion, and that she had 2 guns available to her. According to some of his friends, around this time, Don was also angling to divorce Carol.
If Don Lewis had gotten a divorce with Carol, the way Don would have worked, she would have been left with really nothing.
Many who knew Don agree that he wasn't exactly a one-woman kind of guy, and the fact that he was making frequent trips to Costa Rica was apparently a huge source of friction between him and Carol, who had good reason to believe that Don had a girlfriend down there. In fact, Don was planning to leave for Costa Rica right around the time that he went missing.
Don started to tell me something. He said, Kenny, if I can pull this off, it will be the slickest thing I ever did in my life.
On August 19th, the day after Don's disappearance, Carol reported him missing. Shortly thereafter, Don's van was found abandoned at a tiny airport nearby.
Do you think it was planted? I think someone else drove the van there. I don't know if it was planted there.
Does this mean that Don Lewis flew a plane down to Costa Rica and intentionally disappeared himself? Maybe, but it doesn't seem likely, at least according to Don's lawyer, Joe Fritz.
It's impossible with the size and types of planes that Don had that I know of, that he could none from here to Costa Rica.
Besides, Don's longtime personal assistant, Ann McQueen, claims that when he was flying down to Costa Rica,
He flew commercial out of Miami.
in the wake of his disappearance, detectives looked around the 40-acre big cat sanctuary that Don and Carol lived on. They also did aerial passes over the property and found nothing. Shortly thereafter, Carol allegedly broke into Ann McQueen's office trailer when no one else was around.
The will and the power of attorney, they were all taken out of the office that day.
Carol would later produce that very will, a will that had itself some very unusual language.
Isn't it suspicious that the power of attorney says, upon my disappearance? Is that normal verbiage?
I have, in 37 years, never seen it say, or disappearance. Everybody anticipates you're dead, but who in the world anticipates disappearance?
It was a will that was also quite favorable to Carol, who retained the property, the cats, and the lion's share of Don's wealth. Pardon the pun.
You inherited only 10% of his estate. And where did the rest...
Carol. So it's not hard to imagine
That
how
bitch,
foul
Carol
play might have been
Baskins.
afoot, but again, we're not interested in the what or the why. It's all about the how.
I just love saying that bitch, Carol Baskins, honestly.
To do with Don's disappearance. Let's start off by seeing if that's even possible. Don Lewis weighed about 170 pounds at the time of his disappearance, and a tiger in captivity eats about 9 to 18 pounds of meat per day when it's fed 5 times a week. Given that Carol reported Don missing after just 1 day, it means there's about a 24-hour window where the body had to have been completely eaten. In other words, it would take between 9 and 19
Yeah, blow off this video.
tigers to consume that much meat in such a short frame of time. Now, would Carol have had access to that many tigers? In 1997, Don Lewis claimed that they had 132 exotic cats on the premises, but Big Cat Rescue probably had nowhere near enough adult tigers to actually do the job. You see, in the 90s, the vast majority of cats that were kept at the Big Cat Rescue were much smaller cats, like bobcats and lynx.
We started in 1992 with the purchase of a bobcat who was going to be killed by taxidermists at an auction. The following year, we we bought 56 bobcats and lynx from a fur farm. The next year, 28 bobcats and lynx. The following year, 22 more bobcats and lynx.
In the docuseries, former exotic animal owner Dennis Hill suggests that he sold Don and Carol their very first tiger in 1995, just 2 years before Don's disappearance.
I believe that I sold Don and Carol Lewis their very first tiger in 1995.
So even if Don and Carol bred their new tiger immediately, and Big Cat Rescue did breed its cats back in those days prior to Carol taking over, none of those tiger cubs would have been full size by the time that Don disappeared, considering it takes tigers about 5 years to reach its full size. It's also highly unlikely that Carol and Don would have gone out and bought a dozen more full-size tigers during that 2-year span. As the docuseries suggests, big cats are typically purchased as cubs and adolescents when audiences and families can interact with them, and thus the zoo can make money off of them. After that, the tigers just become big and expensive and not all that profitable.
And when they get to be that age, there are enough ignorant people out there who will then take in that tiger, and a year later, that cat's 200 or 300 pounds.
Now, at this point, you're probably saying to yourself, so what if Carol didn't have enough tigers to do the job? She definitely had plenty of other exotic cats around to devour a body. And that's very true. Carol undoubtedly had enough cats around to consume 170 pounds of meat in a single day. But the issue here isn't the meat, it's the bones.
Oh.
You gotta keep the bones out of the cave. The cave is where you keep the meat. What we really need to know is whether Carol had the right types of animals available to her to get rid of all the evidence. Because remember, the authorities looked around the sanctuary and found nothing.
These tigers have such an acidic stomach that when you feed them a whole turkey to come out, okay, it's gone.
So the digestion of bone fragments might not be a huge hurdle, but breaking the bones into bite-sized pieces certainly is. A house cat, for example, doesn't have the bite strength to break, say, a human femur into manageable chunks. And while we don't know the species demographics of the 132 exotic cats that Don claimed to own back in 1997, we do know that they had a lot of bobcats and a lot of lynx, and probably just one adult tiger. It means that if Carol fed her husband to the cats, which she adamantly denies to this day, she would have had to have killed her husband and then put her trust in a bunch of medium-sized cats who were domesticated from infancy by Don, no less, to not leave any bones behind. Even though that's exactly what medium-sized cats do when they consume large prey whose bones are too big for their medium-sized jaws to break. Bobcats have a bite force of approximately 110 pounds per square inch. Lynx have even less bite force than bobcats. Meanwhile, a human femur takes 1,700 psi to snap. So
holy shit.
Clearly it's going to take a cat much bigger to get rid of every part of that human body. And there's no cat bigger than a tiger whose bite force is a whopping 1,050 psi. Wait, a tiger's bite force isn't enough to snap a human femur? I mean, it's not like I could do it or anything, but I guess I'm just surprised that even a tiger can't manage to do it. Well, it means that if Carol did feed her husband to the tigers and left no trace, she may have had to pre-break some of the bigger bones herself, and wouldn't you know it, there is a theory for that, Carol's meat grinder. There's quite a bit of talk about this in Tiger King, and people in Don's circle are miffed that Carol's meat grinder was never tested for Don's DNA. So did Carol have a meat grinder available to her in 1997? Yes. Was it the meat grinder shown in operation in Tiger King? No. One of Carol's numerous issues with Tiger King is that the producers showed a different and far larger meat grinder on screen than the one that she actually owned back at the time. Carol claims that she had herself a small Butcher Boy meat grinder. Quote, one of those little tabletop hand crank things, presumably similar to this.
We had a meat grinder. If you've ever seen a Butcher Boy meat grinder, it's about that big around.
Well, there are meat grinders out there capable of grinding down large bones from large mammals. Carol says she didn't own one of them, and nobody seems to be refuting that claim with any sort of evidence. So it looks like we'll have to assume the only things on the premises capable of grinding bones were the exotic cats themselves. And as we've established, the animals known to be on the property in 1997 aren't up to the task of making a 170-pound human body disappear. But what about all the animals that aren't known to us? After all, we are talking about a man, Don Lewis, who allegedly did a lot of things off the grid, like burying gold bars, keeping secret girlfriends on the side, finding cash and then flying them around without recording those flights in any log because he didn't have a valid pilot's license. So it's not surprising that there's